get you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Charlie Morton gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, this guy's properly nicknamed Ground Chuck because if he's on, you're going to see a steady diet of ground balls. Very important for Charlie Morton that his middle infielders on their toes. He should induce a lot of ground balls. Changed his arm angle a few years back after modeling after Hall of Famer Roy Halladay. Charlie Morton has been a very solid and dependable starter, and I expect him to pitch well in this one.
Freddie Galvis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
At the plate now is Gene Segura. And now the first pitch to third. He's got it. Over to Albies. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Well, here is the outfielder to the plate now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Trying to get him started again following the double play. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Gets a small piece near the plate, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 once more. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Phillies go down quietly there. It's the Phillies 0, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Ready now is Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Now here it comes.
Albies.
1-0.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Harper coming on. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He won the National League Hank Aaron Award last year. That goes to the best offensive player in the league, hands down. That's why the award is there, and he was so deserving. He's a heck of a hitter.
In is Jorge Soler as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Bases are empty, one man out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's gone 3 for 11. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And it's quickly 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Next up is Brad Miller. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 22,
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Line drive to center field. Peterson is there, 2 gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
So stepping in is Ronald Torreyes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. He swings and grounds it to short. Swanson picks it up. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Phillies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Austin Riley. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen on the move. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. No balls and a strike to count. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And it's fouled away. Swanson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping up is number 37. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 37.
The pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there. He's got it one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And remember, he was hit by a pitch as the first batter of the ball game. Galvis behind, 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runner at first here, one man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The next 0-2. This is popped up. Freeman over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Gene Segura.
So the next to bat will be Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Two out with the man at first. Hit hard to third, reined in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. One left for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Here's Jock Peterson now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 8.
Jock Peterson.
Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Segura. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Charlie Morton.
Now at the plate is Charlie Morton. And now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
One and two now to the Braves pitcher. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Fouled off. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Albies picks it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Next to dig in, JT Realmuto. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is Peterson. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brad Miller.
Next up, Brad Miller, a base hit in his first trip. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he fouls this one off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Real Muto moving to his left. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And now in the box, Freddie Freeman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
At the plate, Austin Riley. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Duvall is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 37.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, number 37 flew out last time up. First offering. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. Pitch on the way. Dansby Swanson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Here comes another 0-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struck out in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Two out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now at the plate here is Aaron Nola. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Peterson giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
the batter, Freddie.
One out for the Phils in their half of the sixth. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 home. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Gene Segura standing in. Here's a fly ball, well hit, racing back the left fielder, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Digging in next, JT Realmuto, 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Comes set, the 0-1. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Segura over at second. Harper at first, 2 out in the inning. Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A 3-run shot down the line in left, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
I love it. They walk the batter ahead of him and basically says, oh yeah, you want a piece of me? Here you go. And he deposits a 3-run bomb in the seats. They'll think about that twice next time.
Up next for Philadelphia.
To the plate now, Brad Miller. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
3 runs already home here. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Drew Smiley, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. So now to the plate, Ronald Torreyes. He grounds it sharply to third. Fielded cleanly. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Phillies 5 and the Braves nothing. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early. Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 18, Drew Smiley.
Guillermo Heredia steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the pitch.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Sean Newcomb is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping in once again is number 37. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Luke Williams is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron.
Andrew Knapp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's set and the pitch.
As he grounds one briskly to short, Swanson scoops it up.
And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
In now, Freddie Galvis. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soler going back to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 6 and the Braves nothing. Luke Williams stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field. Sam Coonrod gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Now it'll be Jorge Soler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First pitch on the way. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. little tapper down the first baseline. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 0-2 once more.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he fouls this one off. Just got a piece of it at 98 as this is fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Okay, somebody's got to figure it out. Either the pitcher make a nasty pitch, or this hitter's got to put something in play, because the guys up in the booth are getting tired. We're going to need a cup of coffee after this, AB.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Now the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Dansby Swanson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Braves strand 1. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So next to bat will be Brad Miller. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Matt Vierling will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. But this lands foul for the first strike. Six runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Luke Jackson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen popped him up. Darno is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Next, it'll be Ronald Torreyes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here's the first offering. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Duvall gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves bullpen does their part. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies on top 6-0. Matt Vierling stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Adam Duvall.
The left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. The 2-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Segura fields it cleanly.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Jose Alvarado takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's fouled away.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here comes the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Duvall gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Eddie Rosario will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Number 67 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for number 67.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Luke Williams. Here's the first pitch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt a hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Travis Jankowski steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. From the stretch.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger. Bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Gene Segura hit down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 6-0. Number 64 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 64.
Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Ozzie Albies.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-2 delivery. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Jorge Soler. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Again, he sends it out of play. Two out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, as we take another look, I have to wonder if the first baseman just kind of took it for granted. Next thing you know, he drops the ball, and the runner's safely aboard. He's not going to be happy with himself about that one.
At the plate, Austin Riley, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
At shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
At the plate now, Dansby Swanson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
1-1, here it is. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Phillies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Aaron Nola is the winning pitcher of record, so that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.